Hey everybody, welcome to Art Talk Tuesday. And actually, I'm going to rephrase that and call it Teaser Tuesday because I've got a lot to tell you about. My name is Jackie G, and I'm with Gwartzman's Art Supplies here in Toronto. For those of you that know us, great. For those of you that haven't tuned in before, welcome. I'm going to wave because I always forget to say hello. Thank you so much for tuning in. As I say, we're located in downtown Toronto between two of the best neighborhoods, Kensington Market and Chinatown. If you're ever in our area, please stop in and say hi. If you want to see what we're about, please check our website, gwartzmans.com. We're also on all social media, so you can find us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, Reels, and anything else that you can imagine. We're on it too, so I hope you'll tune in and check us out. If you like what you see on Instagram, please like us. I have a lot of things to tell you about today. You can always check what we do on Instagram. There's always something happening. Same thing with Facebook, especially with our website. I always recommend check out our website. New products are always on there, even if you don't see it necessarily in the store. We do have it, so you could always order through the website and then pick it up in our store. If you are new to Gwartzman's, we've been in art materials for over 50 years here in Toronto. We ship all across North America now, so US and Canada. If you are watching us from elsewhere, we are looking into it, so hopefully we will be shipping worldwide as soon as we can. I know I always talk about it, but it does take time to figure these things out. It's just not like clicking a button and making it happen, but I assure you we're looking into that. If you are interested, if you want to join or sign up for points, we do have a points program which gets you Gwartzman dollars, which allows you to get extra discounts. We run sales quite often, so you can always check and see what we're offering. We have brands from all over the world. We have a lot of specialty brands as well, so it's always good to see what's new, and that's part of what I'm going to be doing here today. I also wanted to tell you about what's been happening. I haven't done this for a little while, so if I sound a little rusty, it's because I haven't been tuning in with all of you, so I do apologize for that. Now that we're getting a lot of things happening, I'll be able to talk to you more often. If you have any questions while we're chatting, please write them in, and Andrea will let me know what it is, and I'll do my best to answer it. If you wave, I'll wave as often as I can just to say hi, and thank you again for tuning in. I really, really do appreciate it. So as I mentioned, a lot of things have been happening, and I want to tell you about some of the things that happened already, because if you did miss it, we are hoping to do some of these things again. Recently, we had a demo with Willow Wolf. I've been talking about Willow for a while. We teamed up with Willow, who's been in art materials for over 20 years. She specializes in teaching, so teaching technique on how to paint. We had an amazing demo with her and Van Gogh watercolors and her brushes. If you missed it, we are going to be running another one coming in the next couple months. We're actually speaking to her today, so we'll be able to let you know when that's going to be happening. She's great. She's just very patient. She explains things very clearly. I had an amazing time just following along with everyone, and it was a lot of fun. So Willow Wolf, another one will be coming up. If you missed us at the Lunar Festival, we had a great booth this year at the Chinatown Center for the Lunar Festival. We did block printing, so anybody that came by got to make their own print. We had 3 different designs. There were hundreds of people there. It was really, really busy. But in case you missed it, we look forward to working with the Chinatown BIA to be able to get more involved. And if you missed it this year, hopefully we'll be doing it again next year, and you can come check it out. We also did something a week ago, which was a lot of fun. We did an outside event at a cafe, and we did it with the Tiny Cloud Cafe, and it was a Valentine's Day event with Watercolour. Eric, who was our instructor, was absolutely amazing. Everyone had a great time. The food was fantastic. We're hoping we're going to be setting up more of those within our area. So again, it's something that we'll let you know when it's happening. We are teaming up with Eventbrite. I should mention that. So a lot of our events will also be on Eventbrite. In case you're ever looking around, you can see it there. But of course, in our store and online, we're promoting it as much as possible. So now I want to tell you about all the things that are going on, and then I'll get to the teasers because they're not supposed to be out yet. Whoops. We have partnered with SMLT. I have talked about them constantly. They're a company in Lithuania, and they make lovely books. And they approached us, so this is a wonderful event for us. It is a contest on Instagram. You can check it out. I'm not going to explain all of it to you because you can see all the instructions are on Instagram. It's going to be running, I think, for about another week. So you can sign up. There are 3 prizes, and that's all between us and SMLT. I think it's really, really cool. As I say, I'm a huge fan of their product, so I would certainly take a look at that on Instagram. Let me just see. March events. Okay, now we're going to get into all of March. We've got some great events coming up. First one, in a couple weeks. Well, let me just tell you the date because I'm getting confused between next week or the week after. Wednesday, so this will be a live. It's a special live on Wednesday, March the 6th. And this is with Phoebe from Flycatcher Press. We're going to be in her studio, and we're going to be talking to her about her method and what she does. And I forgot to bring it down, so I'm going to show you. This was, we commissioned this by Phoebe. This was a block print done of the front of our store. So this is the work that Phoebe does. I was really, really excited. I love seeing her work. She's done a lot of the diners and restaurants in Toronto. If you haven't seen it, check her out. But we are going to be doing a live with her in her studio. So that's the first thing that we're doing with Phoebe, and that's on March the 6th. March the 16th, we are going to be doing for the first time a class, so a lino printing class with Phoebe. And this is a little bit different. We wanted to make sure that there would be enough room for everyone, and we're going to be holding it at the Cecil Street Community Center. It's a 5-minute walk from our location on Spadina, and the Cecil Street Community Center itself has a lot of history for the area. It's a very, very nice venue, and I believe it is wheelchair accessible, so we're trying to make sure that everything is arranged. I know we had a printmaking workshop here, which was great, but we ran out of room because we had so many people wanting to be here. This is a beautiful big space. So Phoebe is going to be teaching that class on March the 16th. Sign up will be going up very, very shortly. We're just confirming everything, and it should be absolutely amazing. If you've ever wanted to know about printmaking, Phoebe's an amazing teacher, aside from being an amazing printmaker herself. So just wait. All the information will be online. We do have a VIP sale coming up. If you are not one of our VIP followers, you can sign up, I believe, by email. And I would certainly check that out. That's coming up next month. So VIP will get their information first. That's part of what's coming up. Oh, yes. How could I forget? Okay, so a couple months ago, we had a great embossing event here with Gwartzman, and they are coming back. So March the 23rd, that's a Saturday, we are doing another embossing event here in the store. It should be great if you've thought about it, if you're thinking about it. You got birthdays, Mother's Day, Easter, you got someone's birthday, you just want to have it for yourself. You could put any words that they will agree to put on the books. You can do that. So it's a free embossing event on Saturday, March the 23rd. So I just picked 2. These are just examples of, a couple colors, but we have all different colors and should be great. Again, we're getting a whole new display and lots of stock for the event. So it will be really, really great. And we'll see lots of ads going up to make sure that you know about it. And Luchthansa has been really, really supportive, and we do really appreciate it. And I'm saying the word really enough just so I emphasize that you know that we really do appreciate it. Also coming up in April. So I know I'm jumping the gun and telling you a little bit about April, but there's some really good events that we are holding again with some of our reps and companies that we work with. So April, beginning of April, and of course dates will be posted. Jimmy Leslie is going to be a guest. That will be probably an Instagram Live. We had such a great turnout last time we worked with him. There were so many amazing questions. He can answer almost anything about art materials. Now, he does work with all of the Liquitex Winsor & Newton products, so anything that they manufacture, you can ask him almost any question, and he'll be able to answer it for you. So that will be the beginning of April. So start getting your questions ready, or anything you want to know about Winsor & Newton or Liquitex products. He will be the one to ask. At the end of April, we are going to be having a Winsor & Newton demo. I believe it's here in the store. So that will be something that's coming up at the end of April 6th. Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought Jimmy was April 6th. We have two coming up in April. We're going to let you know exactly which one's coming up, because obviously I'm getting my dates wrong, but there will be a Winsor & Newton demo here in the store this time. So if you're interested in Winsor & Newton, I believe it is on Watercolors. So Winsor & Newton Watercolors. We'll have all the information available in case you want to get any of the colors or anything that they're going to be showing. You can get that as well. But that is coming up. So these are all things that are planned. I know in May, I've been wanting to do this for a while. We're going to be having a Flash demo. Flash is an amazing product. It dries like a vinyl, and it's very matte, and I know you've heard me talk about the matte effect. It's been very, very popular for using it as a base coat or mixing it with your mixed media. There's so many different ways to do it. Flash is a fantastic product, so if you haven't checked it out, this will be a great way to see how exactly to use it and what the benefits are of this product. So I really do think you can, as I say, this will be well, we'll post all the information about it just so I don't get anything wrong, but that's coming up in May. Let me just see. Okay, so I do have a few other things I want to tell you before I tell you about the teasers. We have, I know a lot of you are huge fans of A Gallo watercolors. You've all been loving them since we started bringing them in, and we want to make sure, because we always order based on what we see that you're always interested in, but sometimes we miss. Sometimes we don't gauge it right, and we want to make you happy because they do make amazing product. So we're going to be setting it up, and it's not quite ready yet because our order is not coming until March. So you'll be able to pre-order. So if you have a particular set that you've wanted, if you have a particular color that you like in the half pan or their new full pans, you'll be able to pre-order it, and that way we can make sure that we get it in for you. We've already ordered a lot of the half pans, but I know that sometimes there's a color that I'll say, well, yeah, I know that color is pretty popular, and everybody will order the other color that I didn't choose that many of. So this is an opportunity to pre-order colors or sets to make sure that you get what you want. Following up with that with pre-orders, we are also doing special orders for clients or customers for Golden and for TriArt. If there are colors or if there are sizes, especially in the larger sizes that you use a lot of, we are going to be setting it up so that you can order those sizes and we will order it for you. Information on that will be coming out soon. We've just been getting a lot of requests for the larger sizes, or can we get it for you? And the answer is yes. But we'll set up the information so that you'll be able to see that, and that way you can order what you like. Pricing will also be available in advance, so you'll know exactly what you're going to be paying. So those are a few things, but the A Gallo, the order's already in, but we wanted to make sure this time that everybody got what they wanted, so we're starting with A Gallo, and Golden and TriArt are following. So now I get to show you some of the teasers and then, yeah, new stuff. So I'm going to move this out of the way. And this is a quick teaser. This is not in the system yet. This is in the house. Etcher is in the house. So we've got our first shipment of Etcher product. These are going into the system. We are hoping to get them up and ready for you as soon as possible. This is your first teaser. Etcher has arrived into Gwartzman's. We'll be able to ship this all across Canada. So anybody that's interested, yes, very, very excited on this first shipment of Etcher product. Check it out. Well, you will be able to check it out because they haven't finished it yet, but it just arrived. So, and actually I should mention that Etcher has agreed to do a live with me. We just have to arrange a time, of course, because they're in Australia, and we've just got to figure out a good time. But we will let you know as soon as that one is set up, and then they can tell you all the amazing things that I don't know yet about their product. I mean, I've known them a long time, but this should be really, really good. So.
Someone has a question about the A-Gallo.
Sure.
If they're artist quality paints.
So the question was, is A-Gallo artist quality paints? And the answer is absolutely yes. A-Gallo is handmade in Assisi, Italy. You should look them up, A.Gallo online, and they are absolutely beautiful. They are right up there with all the other brands of high-end paints, but they're on a smaller scale. They're an independent, not like Winsor, Newton, or Schmenke. They are an independent company, similar to the brands that we stock from Stone Ground and Beam. Also, artist quality, smaller scale companies, independents. And it's very, very cool to be able to represent those companies from all over the world, basically. A couple other things. Teaser. These brushes just arrived. These are sash brushes, and these are from Da Vinci. I've always loved funky style brushes, to be honest with you. And I'm not going to say that these are actually funky, but a lot of people will look at these and wonder what to do with them. And the sash brushes are amazing for large scale canvases. And you can hold it as close or as far back as you want, but the shape it's a beautiful tapered shape of a bristle brush. And you can just see, you can just roll it in the paint. These are made out of bristle. And I can't wait for you to see these when we hang them up and put them online. We've had different companies that have made these, and now we've got them from Da Vinci. So I'm really quite excited to get your feedback on them. I'm excited to have them here in our store and online. Also, we've gotten requests, I'm trying to bring in, we're looking at a lot of different tools. So we now have in the pencil extenders. This one is from General Pencil. This one was just a really pretty one that I saw, and I just thought, artists will just appreciate having something. They're not all the same. The patterns vary depending on the holder, but these have just arrived in the store. So again, something new to tease you with. We also started bringing in products from Paper Poetry. These are from Rico out of Germany. First shipment went really, really quick, so we've been adding as much as we can to our stock. This set just arrived, so it is not online yet or in the store. Again, I'm just teasing you with all the great stuff. We're probably going to be adding a lot more stamp pads. I know that our staff have been telling me that these are quite popular, so we will be adding more stamp pads to it. I'm going to a trade show very soon, so I'll be able to tell you about all the great stuff that we have coming in. Actually, I should also mention, we also, and thank you again for everyone that filled out our survey, we received our first part of a display of Williamsburg oils. Those will also be here available very, very soon. Again, everything came in at once, so we can't get it all on the website and in the store at the same time, but we'll let you know as soon as it's available. There's a lot of products from Williamsburg that we now have here in our company, so it's a very exciting time. Does anybody have any questions or anything they want to know about? Today was just to fill in and tell you what's been happening. As I say, it's been a while since I've been connecting with you, and anybody who's just tuned in, my name is Jackie G, and I'm with Gwartzman's Art Supplies here in Toronto. So we've got a few things happening. There is more happening, and of course that will be posted for you, and we'll let you know all about it, how to sign up. Everything's always made as easy as possible, and you can always connect with us if you're unsure on what to do. Well, I think I teased you enough. I think I've given you a lot to think about. Oh, we have a question. Always happens. 2 questions. Let's go.
When is the next shipment of Stone Ground coming in?
So Stone Ground, we still have some stock, so we have not reordered that yet. If you do have something that you'd like to see, let us know. And we've been checking that inventory, so that has not been ordered just yet. Probably will not be till the beginning of March unless there's a lot of interest for product before the end of April. So I hope I answered that question for you.
When you go to your trade show, can you look for paints for use on real flowers, pressed or dried?
Oh, that's an interesting question. Okay, so the question was to look for paint that can be used on real or dry flowers. I have not been asked that before, and that's a very good question. We could probably reach out to some of our suppliers now to ask them. So I'm not sure if you want to paint directly onto the flower, I assume. Dried flowers would probably be easier than live flowers. But that's an interesting question. So we'll start asking it and see what we find out. Maybe some of our staff know too, so we'll be able to let you know about it. And if you've tried something, let us know what you've tried, because maybe that gives us a key as to what else you might want to use instead of what you've already tried to use. So I hope I answered that question for you.
She said, I press flowers and use pan pastel.
Oh, okay. Do you want to be able to paint on top of the pan pastel? I'll tell you what, just so that we can make sure that we get all the information, we can answer you, you might want to send an email to our customer service, info@gwartzmans.com. Let us know what you're looking for and what type of product you've been using. It's probably an easier way for us to get back to you. And if we have to ask any suppliers any questions, we can then let you know what they've told us in response. So I think that would be better in that situation, just so we get everything right for you.
Okay, she said she will.
Okay. Well, again, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. As I say, today was Teaser Tuesday to let you know what's happening, fill you in on some exciting things that are going on over the next couple months. And of course, we'll let you know sign-up dates and give you the exact dates and what's happening. We're trying to plan right into the fall at the moment. If you have, a particular, well, actually I shouldn't say that because we've already got so many topics from our survey. I think we're going to use that, and then any other suppliers we can get to come in or do a Zoom class, we're going to be setting that up as well. But we'll keep you abreast of that with all our calendar of events. So until next time, thank you for tuning in. I hope you have a great day and a great week, and please keep on creating. Bye-bye for now.